I'd now like to call upon the Azerbaijan Institute for Democracy and Human Rights to be followed by the Hungarian Helsinki Committee. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ahmad Shahidov. I represent Azerbaijan Institute for Democracy and Human Rights. And today's topic is one of the most talked about fields because media is a mirror of society. And in today's speech, I want to talk briefly about freedom of expression, media freedom, and human rights protection in Azerbaijan. This time I will try to share my own personal experience again, because the ideas I have expressed here are my lived experience. As a former Soviet Republic, Azerbaijan has become a long way in the field of media freedom and freedom of expression for many years. And it would not be true to say that freedom of expression is fully ensured in Azerbaijan today. Of course, reforms in this area are ongoing, and I think that there is still a lot to be done. I do not agree with the reports published by some international organizations such as Amnesty International, Freedom House, and other international organizations about media freedom in Azerbaijan. I think there are a lot of bias in reports like this, but today the media in Azerbaijan is partly free. Among the reasons for this are the lack of experience of some media representatives in addition to society media and government media relations, and the fact that there is a state support for media organizations and human rights organizations in Azerbaijan. And there is even a special state agency that provides financial assistance to media representatives and NGOs every year. But however, this support applies to officially registered organizations. And that's why I briefly like to share my personal experience about the registration of some NGOs. For example, the Azerbaijan Institute for Democracy and Human Rights, which I represent here, has been operating since 2014, and despite of our official application 12 times to Minister of Justice of Azerbaijan, Minister refused to register our organization. And the reason is very simple. The name of our organization contains the words democracy and human rights. And they suggested us to change the name of our organization. Of course, we refused. So I would like to address the representative of Azerbaijan sitting here. We would like you to give your support for the official registration of our organization, finally, after 12 years, because not passing the state registration prevents us from freely operating within Azerbaijan. And at the end of my speech, I would like to draw your attention to one last point as well. Most of the speakers here use actually third-party sources about freedom of media and freedom of expression in Azerbaijan, which is far from the reality in several points. I think there is a lack of information in this area as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your statement, sir. I'd like to give the floor to the Hungarian